Hey guys, Hugh here. Welcome back to another Web Dimensions Unlimited Software member webinar. How's everyone doing today? You guys hear me okay? Let me check that. Hey Johnny. Dave, you're sitting down. Okay. Everybody hear me? Let me see something in the chat box if you can hear me okay. Okay, great, Robert. Thank you. Everyone else? Hi, Sandy. Everybody hear me okay? I only saw one person say that it was okay, so I want to make sure that everyone can hear me okay. Okay, John can hear me. Talmadge, Sandy, Daryl. Great. Okay, so I'm going to assume that it's going fine. So, did you all receive my email last night about the new plugin? Let me see a yes or a no, if you would be so kind. John F. and no. Okay. John, I know you didn't because you're actually a mastermind member rather than an unlimited software member. So my mastermind coaching or mentoring students I'll have to get with you guys individually, because what I did was I sent them down, I sent everything out to the unlimited members last night. So that means you all have received the download link, a license, and some instructions about this plugin. So I thought I'd just spend a little time today and just go over. I'm not going to give you the full tutorial because we've already got that in in videos. So I've already done a step-by-step, I've done a full walkthrough, and then I've done a step-by-step video for each step. And I'm going to add some more videos. So I'm not going to show you how to install it and all that stuff right now, but I'm just going to show you how you might want to use it. Now I'm going to be building in to ICC Express a feature so every profile will be able to take the main feed here and then just display all the keywords from that plugin to choose from per profile. In the meantime, until I do that, you'll do them individually, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Yes, Sandy, like I said, I haven't sent the email to the mentoring group yet, only to the unlimited membership. So that's why you didn't get anything, but you will. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my G-Alerts Reader plugin installed on this blog, and I've already got it set up for this particular Google account that has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different keywords. The reason these only have 1 messages is because I was testing the reset function, and it definitely worked. So if you get tired of all the, if you get a bunch of stories on one keyword and you're tired of them, or you've already curated them all, then you can click this green button and reset them back to 0, and they'll start collecting more stories again. Now, how do we use this? Well, we're going to use it with ICC Express. We can use it with ICC Pro as well. We can even use it in external websites like Feedly. So let's just take a look at Feedly and see how this works here. Just start with Feedly. Okay, so I don't know if you're all familiar with Feedly. That's sort of what Harlan had recommended when Google Reader shut off. So you can use Feedly to, a lot of the curation people from Harlan Kilstein have been using Feedly. So you can actually definitely use this. Oh, my dog's going nuts. So there. You can go here, go over to the left-hand side of My Feedly and click Add Content. Then you go back to the reader and get, I'm just going to copy this URL right here, go to Feedly, and paste that URL right into that box right there. Takes a second, and then this will appear. So then you can just what did I do? I did the wrong thing. Did I? Let's see. You can create a category. Okay, and then you go down here to the bottom and click Add. So now you've got this here. You can basically click on this link over here, and then it's going to load all the stories. And then you can access the stories. This is showing you what's contained in the RSS feed, and if you want to actually visit the website, you can click there, and it's not found. Oh well, we'll work on that. If there's a bug, we'll fix it, of course, but at least it's getting these. And so now how would we do that in ICC Pro? Well, we would go to Settings, Manage Curation Sources, My RSS Feeds, click to add a new feed, paste in the URL, parse the feed, and you see all the stories here, and then you add that. It's very similar to how it's done in ICC Express. And then we can go to Curate. And then to access that, we're going to click on Keyword up here and select My RSS Feeds. Underneath that, we're going to select, it just shows the URL. So we select that URL that we pasted in. And then we've got lots of news up here that we can curate directly from that feed. So, for example, I just click on this, and then you can see we've got the title, we've got the author link, and let's just see if that actually did work in the source. Yes, it certainly did. So I'm not sure what happened with Feedly, but it definitely worked with my software. So that's sort of the reason I designed it. I'll look into why maybe that was just a bad URL that they had, but you can see clearly that it's definitely works to get the curated stuff. And in ICC Pro, we have two different templates, very similar, or no template. So we could try that again. And then we've got our templating, and we definitely got our source article here. If you want to get some more text, you can get it here. Okay, so the similar function works with ICC Express. In this case, we would go to our settings, select the profile that you want it attached to. This is a little bit different with than the ICC Pro, because ICC Pro does not attach these things to profiles the way ICC Express does. So in this case, we're going to go to Curation Sources, click to add a new feed, paste in the URL, parse the feed, and we see all the stories here, add it, and done. So now if everything works correctly, we should be able to go over here, select RSS feeds, and then we have Google Alerts Science Fiction already right here. And then we can also choose our content here, and I will see if I can find the same one. Here it is. And click the templating, and there we've got this. And clicking on For Source Article should show the source article. Takes a little bit longer than with ICC Pro for some reason, but it does work. Okay, there we go. So that's how we do that. Now, we do have, so I show you how to use the individual feeds. And there's a lot of different ways you can use these RSS feeds, but of course I'm going to be focusing on using them with our software. Because our software was really built around Google Alerts, so when they shut off the feeds, it's like, we found some good alternatives, but I definitely feel that the Google Alerts are very high quality content, and also Google likes it when so they're trying to discourage people from doing this, which I think is why they turned off the feeds for the alerts, but to be honest, I do think it's good quality stuff, so that's kind of why they're like, this is our stuff, I mean, we want you to bring us stuff from outside and so that to curate so we can get more content in our search engine, but rather than, getting our great content in our search engine and then spreading it around more, which is really, this is what we're going to be doing now that we have the G-Alerts Reader plugin, as long as Google keeps those email alerts going, and I'm going to assume that they're going to keep them going for a long time. But, I've made wrong statements before, and that could be a wrong statement. We'll see. But it looks to me like they're going great. I don't think it was the same stress on their system just to send alerts out rather than having a lot of people pulling the RSS feeds all the time. So what we did do is create this main RSS feed to all keywords. So basically when you look at this feed here, if we look at it just in a browser, give it a second to load. Got some weird internet going on today because of a storm. Very inclement weather we've got here in Miami today. In fact, I wasn't sure if I was going to even be able to do the webinar. So, are you guys still hearing me okay, by the way? Just to make sure, is this webinar still going out over the airwaves? Yes, okay, super. Thanks, guys. Just wanted to make sure because like I said, we have some really bad weather today here, and I kind of hate doing demonstrations on webinars anyway because GoToWebinar always seems to interfere with the internet portion of my software. So anyway, you can look. I've issued 1.1.1 for ICC Express now. And 1.1.0 will still curate these feeds, but 1.1.1 does it better. And 1.1.2 will have a special area where you're going to input this URL right here for each profile. So what you want to do is you want to set up a profile that's dedicated to a particular niche or topic, and then you want to create a Google Mail account and create alerts on that account that are related to that specific topic. For example, if I had a blog about science fiction, then I would want all these keywords in it. So I'm going to take this one, and then in 1.1.2 we'll be able to just plug this URL into the software, and all these keywords will then be available. Okay, so look for that in the next version of ICC Express. Okay, guys, some people are losing the audio, and I just think it's a bad day generally for webinars because of the terrible, terrible weather that we're having here right now. So I'm probably going to just go ahead and cut this short. I think I've covered everything that I wanted to cover today. If anyone has a question or anything you'd like me to go over, please go ahead and put it in the question in the chat box, and and I'll see what I can do. Sandy, what do you mean? Is there an easy way to curate from other sources? I don't really understand the question. you want to clarify your question, I'll try and oh, absolutely, Sandy. You must not have been watching the tutorials how to get content other than Google. Well, you know about TalkWalker alerts, right? We have those in there. We have the ability to curate any web page on the internet besides Google. We have the ability for you to add any RSS feed from any website anywhere in the world. And all of those things are things that are other than Google. Okay, Sandy? Does anyone else have any questions or anything that I can clear up for you? I'm not seeing anything. What prompted me to invent this plugin, John? What prompted me to invent it, John, was when Google destroyed all the RSS feeds for the alerts. That's what prompted it. We wanted them back, so now we got them. And I think it's pretty awesome. To be honest with you, I think this is great, great, great content for you to curate, and it's going to let you sort of move ahead of the pack when it comes to curation. Okay, Johan, see you next time. Okay, so I guess that's going to be it for today, folks. I'm kind of battling with the weather over here. It's pretty strong, so rather than letting the weather shut me off, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it short. Patrick's asking about release dates for KeyWorks and the Silo Factory, and actually I'm trying to get KeyWorks out to you today or tomorrow. And I'll do it the same way that I did with the plug-in last night. I'll mail everybody with that system. I have a new system that I can distribute keys to everybody. So we'll just use that. And that should be tonight, I'm hoping. Dennis has asked me, we should be able to push the selected items from WordPress through to FB or Twitter. Right. I'm not sure what you mean, Dennis. You want to explain that a little bit better? Not seeing anything. I'm not really quite sure what you mean by that, Dennis. Push the selected items from WordPress through to FB or Twitter. Yeah, currently I'm planning to implement, in fact, on my list of things to do is to integrate the Facebook and Twitter bookmarking into ICC Express, and that's going to be done like probably in the next version. So you'll be able to create a post with ICC Express and automatically bookmark it on Facebook and Twitter, just like you can do with VIC Pro and VVC Pro. You can use those to do that already. I will be implementing that back into ICC Express. So we'll be able to just make our news posts and also bookmark them at the same time. So look for that in an upcoming release, which should be probably the next release of ICC Express. Yeah. So I hope that answers the question. I mean, there's plugins that'll do it, but it's better. I think it's better if we have it in the software. So it's definitely going to be in there. We already have all the code for that. Anything else from anyone? John says, it's not if you've completed the post that you'd want to push to social outlets. Well, that's correct, John. That's how it works with our software, too. We get the permalink after the post is posted, and then we post that permalink on the social networks. Okay, guys, so I think that's about it for today. I hope no one's disappointed that I make these a little bit short sometimes, you know, rather than you guys listen to me drone on and on about this or that. You know, there's tons of video training and there's lots of software to work with, and if you guys have questions, you can tell me now or tell me on the Facebook group, or you can also email us at support. And thanks, John. I'll enjoy the storm, and I'm not going to be chilling quite yet, but I hope you chill and have a beer yourself. Okay, so guys, you can find this recording in the member area soon, and I'll see you guys soon. Look for my email very soon about the other new software that we're releasing. Okay, Grant, glad to have you here, and check the recording. It'll be up probably in an hour or so. Okay, guys, have a great day. Great day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Catch me in the Facebook group anytime. Email. Talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.
The organizer has ended the